doing to have a great fall camp?
I think the biggest thing this year is I'm not playing catch up. Last year I had been sick all summer. I had to really get back and try to get in the weight room and try to get my strength back. This year I came in healthy and I worked all summer and now I'm ready to go.
What about from a confidence standpoint, coming off of what you were able to do, particularly the last half of last season?
You know, confidence from my position is really big. It helps me out a lot, and that's one thing that we're trying to instill in all the young guys. You know, you got to have confidence in yourself and just continue to produce.
What have you seen out of the young kickers? You know, specifically Taylor.
You know, Taylor, he's going to have a good career here. He's a young guy. He's still got a lot to learn, but I think he'll have a successful career for sure.
Is he pushing you a little bit? Do you feel that pressure or not?
You know, that's just kind of a friendly competition. I feel like I'm doing well, and as long as I continue doing what I'm doing, I'm going to be just fine.
Is it nice to have a guy with that kind of personality? Just he can kind of keep you loose, I think.
Yeah, you know, it definitely helps. It pushes me and it keeps me on top of my game. I come out every day ready to go. That's another difference that I've had is every day for practice I come out and try to treat it like a game. Coach Koth and I really talked about that in the off-season, and I think that's helped me a lot.
With your position, sometimes it really just comes down to fine-tuning things. Is there any one little area of your game, you know, kicking game, that you've been trying to, you know, maybe tweak and get better at?
You know, during the off-season, I worked with several different kicking coaches, and I just kind of tried to critique everything that I could. It wasn't just one thing that would make me better. I just wanted to try to become an all-around better player.
What's the story on the shoes?
The shoes, you know, actually these shoes were given to me. They were supposed to be a trial pair, and a lot of the guys were giving me a lot of grief about it. But it was supposed to be maroon and white once they ordered them. But you know, I caught so much grief and I did well in them, so now I'm going to keep them just despite everybody else.
So Adidas sent them to you like that?
That's right. The equipment guys ordered them, and they're supposed to be maroon where the blue is, but they're going to get that fixed, and they were going to. But now I decided to keep them just despite everybody else.
It's increased your accuracy, is that it?
I don't really know about that, but it definitely gave me a little bit of something to throw back at them when they were talking to me about it.
What's Coach Toth really stressing on kickoffs?
On kickoffs, you know, it's basically just kind of relax and do our thing, mostly ball placement and as deep as you can right now. That's really helped me. It's not as much, it's just kind of location and kind of let me do my own thing. And he's not real concerned about if it's inside the hash or not, as long as it's deep enough to where it's not returnable.
How much will it help Taylor in the future that most likely he'll be able to take in Kyle Field for a year? It seems like when guys have to come in and kick right away, it's a real struggle.
You know, I think it'll be big for him for sure to be able to travel with the team and kind of soak up the stadiums and stuff a little bit during warm-ups, just that little bit. For me, I traveled the first few games of the season before I was actually thrown in. Kicking in front of that many people alone is more than most people kick in front of in high school. So I think that'll definitely help him and kind of gradually break him into the whole situation.
So your kickoffs deeper this year than they were last year this time?
You know, I feel like my kickoffs have definitely gotten better. I've worked with Coach K hard in the weight room, worked with my leg strength and flexibility, and I think you guys will see an improvement in that too.
So some big leg press numbers you can clue us with or not?
No, I didn't do a whole lot of leg press. Okay. We do a lot of the squats and pause power lunges and stuff like that.
Are you hoping to get an opportunity, kind of like Nebraska, again this year? You know, to where you basically need to win the game.
Absolutely. You know, that's kind of every kicker's dream. It's kind of how you get to be done a little bit. And you know, any opportunity that I get, I'd love to take full advantage of.
Okay, all right.